Hello gamers, Spidey fans, and all you true believers out there. Welcome and thank you for tuning into the Spider Guy gaming channel. So guys, I've got something a bit different in store for you today. First and foremost, I hope that everyone had a lovely weekend. I certainly did. We had a very nice weekend full of sunshine here in the UK. So I thought I'd take advantage of it and I decided to go and get a bit of a tan. But unfortunately for me guys, I'm a little bit on the, how shall I put this? I'm a bit on the milky side. I'm a bit pale. So, a bit more difficult for me to get tan than what it is for most people. But regardless, despite my failed attempts at tanning this weekend, I did manage to go out and see Avengers Endgame for the third time since it premiered. Yes, you heard me right, that's the third time that I went and watched it. I won't bore you too much with the details of it, but basically, when I went to see it the first time was when it premiered, and there was none of my friends are around. You know, so it was a case of, well, you can go and watch it like 5 days after it's premiered. And I said, no chance. No chance. I went by myself and I had a lovely time. And the other 2 times it's been, well, my friends have wanted to go and watch it, and I'm that guy in the group of friends who's the comic book fan, the superhero fan, you know, so when it comes to these kind of things, they like having me around. So I had that chance again last night. Like I said, I watched Endgame for the third time, and oh my god, I keep on saying it. You guys hear me say oh my god all the time, but I honestly cannot get enough of that film. Now what I would like to do, I would like to give my full opinions on everything that happens in the film, things that I like, things that I didn't like, things that I agree with and disagree with, that sort of thing. But if I was to do that guys, it's a 3-hour film, you know, so I would pretty much be sat here for a good hour or so if I was to deep dive into everything that I would like to talk about. So I'm going to focus on one thing in particular, and that is the portals scene, or in other words, the on your left scene. And I'll get a little bit more literal than that, just so I don't have anybody confused. The scene where all of them come back. Hands down, that has got to be, in my personal opinion, the best comic book moment in a film to date. To date. I grew up in the 90s, okay? I'm a 90s kid. So I was with the original Spider-Man trilogy of films, okay? The original X-Men trilogy of films, that Daredevil film that came out, the Elektra film that came out, the Fantastic Four films that came out. I was watching all of them. That was my shit. Okay, and having the opportunity that we have today and what they've managed to build, oh my god. Right, so Captain America is standing on his own against Thanos, the Black Order, and the rest of Thanos' army. Okay, we're talking the Chitauri are there, okay, we're talking the Outriders are there, and Cap is just standing there by himself with half a shield. Not even a full shield, half a shield. And just as you're thinking, okay, well, what the hell's gonna happen now, you get the little static on the intercom, alright? And you hear Falcon's voice. And Cap, are you there? And you're thinking, wait a minute, hold on, whoa, is everybody back? Where is everybody? And then you hear, on your left. Guys, if you watch these films, okay, and you watched Winter Soldier, when you heard the words on your left, you were probably like me, giddy as hell, right, sitting there squirming in your seat. And who's the first person you see? The King of Wakanda himself, baby, T'Challa. Yes, the Black Panther. And not only the Black Panther, he's brought all the armies of Wakanda with him. All of them. Then we see the Guardians. The Guardians are back. Doctor Strange is back. Your boy, the man who is on screen right now kicking serious ass. Mr. Spider-Man. Winter Soldier. Groot. What's left of the Asgardians, Valkyrie, Korg, Meek, Groot, Winter Soldier, Wasp, I might have said Winter Soldier, but there's so many that I can't remember. I'm getting confused here just talking about them. But regardless, these characters who you have watched over all these 22 films and who you've grown to love, and you're seeing all of them standing there next to each other. And guys, what really was the cherry on that ice cream cake for me, that when you have that glorious lineup of all of them, and Cap calls Mjolnir Thor's hammer to him, and he just says, Avengers, and I'm getting goosebumps now when I'm just thinking about it, because this is 22 films and they have not said this word, not once. If you watch any of the animated shows, they shout Avengers Assemble every 5 minutes, but we got a hint of it at the end of Age of Ultron, but we never got those words. And these motherfuckers that make these films are smart. They made us wait and wait, and they gave it to us at the perfect moment. And the fact that Cap didn't even have to shout or scream assemble, all he had to do was whisper it. And the hype, my friends, the hype was real. Because once he said assemble, I went fucking nuts. Absolutely fucking nuts. Okay, I could have taken on the whole world right then and there. That is how that moment made me feel. The battle that comes afterwards is a thing of, again, it's a thing of glory. I will get into that another day. But that portal scene, guys, it meant so much to me seeing it. I went through so many emotions just watching that. In those brief, 5 minutes? You got so much fan service in those 5 minutes. It was unbelievable. Absolutely unbe-fucking-lievable. What I'm going to end this on today, guys, is, like I said, 22 films, right, over 11 years of them trying to tell this story, and now we're not starting from scratch. We've now built a universe which everybody is familiar with. Now it's time to play. Now it's time to play with the characters that we already have, and the characters that are going to be coming into it. This is the most exciting thing. Phase 4, I'm ready for Phase 4. Bring on Phase 4. And Spider-Man Far From Home looks like it's going to be sick. I can't fucking wait for Far From Home, which comes out in a month's time. But guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to really talk about for today. I hope everyone is healthy and happy. Alright, stay blessed, everybody. Life can get a bit shitty sometimes, but always remember, you've got people around you. There are people out there that care about you, and life really, at the end of the day, is worth living. Stay blessed, everybody. From me and my pal Spidey, we'll be seeing you again soon. Take care.